Guys, what's going on? T&J Performance, South Florida, on a beautiful and humid South Florida day. It's like 105 degrees on the thermometer, man. It's freaking hot. Anyway, as you guys can see, I'm here on the Revival Limited, 99 Limited. This one was built in 12 of 99, so it's one of 518 that was built in 99, or 583. I forget the exact number. I don't know. Anyway, guys, you know, if you watch the videos, I got this thing running. I put a new fuel pump, new fuel filter in it, and did a couple other little things. I got it to light off, but it was running rough. It was down on a couple cylinders. Did a bunch of checking. Had spark, had good compression on both those cylinders, like 130, 135 pounds. Good for a 200,000 mile motor. It should run just fine with that compression. Pulled both plugs out and noticed they're both dry. So did a little investigating, checked the Spyder, and I pulled it out, and number 2 and number 6 pop valves weren't working. Now this thing has the original 200,000 mile Spyder in it, guys. I'm about to show it to you. I've pulled it out before. I think I showed it in another video. I don't really, no, I didn't. I never had this one apart. So today, guys, the video is going to be about how to fix your Spyder on a budget. You know, don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not trying to hack this one. This truck, when I started out on it, it was going to be a budget revival. Get it running and driving. Make sure everything is good before we start sinking a ton of money into it. I mean, I don't know the history on the car. All I know is it sat 8 to 10 years at a dealership, got traded. I know the rear end is blown, and I know the motor ran like shit, but most likely that's because it was sitting for so long. So guys, you can see, I got the Spyder out, right? Pulled the Spyder out of the car, where's the cover? There's these 2 bolts. These 2 nuts screw on here. Right here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to do a bunch of things at one time. They hold this plate down. This plate goes down over here. Those bolts hold down. They hold all the injectors in. Alright? As you can see, I got one out. Number 6. That's what they look like, guys. You got to take the hose off to get them out. So basically, all you do is you pull the hose off, get a pair of needle nose, clamp them on there. This thing is in there like this, straight down. Don't twist it because it has the prongs on it for the fuel injection. You want to break them off on the Spyder. You just basically want to just nudge it like this and work it out and pull it out. So now, guys, like I was saying, I always do the MPFI upgrade. There's no doubt in my mind, and this truck will probably get it too, providing my diagnosing is correct, and these 2 injectors that I paid $45 a piece for are going to get this pop-up valve, get those 2 pop-up valves up and running and make this Spyder work again. If that's the case and the motor runs smooth, I'm going to run this thing until it starts missing again. And if it is a pop-up valve issue, I'll change it over to MPFI. But like I said, guys, right now, this is about budget. This is for somebody who doesn't have a lot of money, living paycheck to paycheck, and drives their OBS for work, and they can't afford to spend $300 on the good standard, decent standard MPFI upgrade, let alone $500-600 for the AC Delco or the Delphi MPFI upgrade. And that's if you can get it, if it's in stock. They just got it back in stock. For a while there, you couldn't even buy it. The standard one is decent. It's hit and miss. For $250, I mean, I'd rather grab another 200 and at least get the Delphi, if not the Delco for 600, if I'm if the truck's really worth it. But again, this is a budget build. I want to make sure the motor runs good. I want to make sure the tranny's good. And I know the rear end's blown, so I'm going to have to put a rear end before I even drive it. But this video is basically just to show you how this is done. You see I got it apart. Very easy to take apart. These are the new injectors. There's the other box for the number 2 cylinder. I already did. You can see it's right here. It's a brand new one. Oh no, it's here. I'm sorry. Part number, god damn it. Somebody was saying I should show the part numbers with parts I use, and that makes sense, but I figured some of you guys could just decide what you want to do and buy your own part numbers, or do your own research on what parts you want to use. This part number happens to be MP50103, AUS injection. It's a reman injector, $45 at AutoZone. I think it's a little bit more at O'Reilly's. They tell you they won't have them in stock. You got to give them the part number when you go there. They'll punch it up in the computer and they'll say, oh yeah, we have it in the back. So if you want to go this route, I mean, I'm going to try to fix this Spyder for $90. If I get it back up and running, hey, that's great. And diagnose my miss issue for $90. It's a peace of mind. I didn't go crazy on it, and I can move on to other things. The truck will be movable, and I won't damage the motor driving it with a dead cylinder or what have you. So, guys, give me a minute. I'm going to throw the new injector in and get it set back in the engine. And or actually, I'll show it to you when I get the new injector in, and then I'll show you when I get it back in the engine. All right, guys, there you go. Injector's in. Very easy to do. Just make sure you got the, let me show you real quick on the old one, if I can find it. An old one. Where the hell is it? I'll show you on this one, guys. Oh, here. When you put it in, make sure you have those 2 pins indexed correctly to go into the Spyder. Sorry, the lights are kind of fucked up back here, guys. Make sure you have those 2 pins indexed correctly to go into the Spyder. Put a little oil around the O-ring just to help it slide in. Once you get it set in there, you're going to have to put a little pressure on it. What I do is I usually get 2 little screwdrivers or a pair of needle nose and press down on both sides of it at the same time and just give it a little tap, and it usually pops right in. So, yeah. As you can see, that's the end with the hose. That's your electrode end. This was the problem I was having. One of these pins, this one, got loose and probably broke off the injector, and that was the problem with that one. So yeah, guys, injector's in, Spyder's back together, and now we'll walk over and I'll put it in the truck. I don't know if I can, you got anywhere to balance this thing while you watch me put it in? Let me see. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to get the best shot I can here. And I'm up against odds. There we go. I think that's a little too far up. There you go. So providing the wind doesn't blow it over, I think we'll be all right there. So yeah, so here we go. Now the numbers, they're numbered. Your cylinder numbers are right there. 2, 4, 3, 1, 7, 5, 6, 8. What you want to do is when you put it in, you're going to have to bend these a little straight to be able to get around the bracket that holds everything. So you want to bend these kind of straight like this so you can slide it in the bracket right here. And then what you're going to do is snap it down like that, and you can pull your lines where they need to go. As I'm doing, I'll take it off the stand in case you can't see, guys. Hold on 1 minute. That's it. Okay. So, as you can see, Spyder's back in. These are the lines, bent them all back. This bracket's supposed to be loose. I guess it's supposed to move around and make it seal on the intake. I don't know. Everyone I've ever seen has been like that. So guys, now I'm going to install the popper valves, which is really easy. You just put them back in the cylinders. They're labeled on the intake: 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7. Cylinders are cylinders are numbered on the Spyder, like I told you. So I'm going to go ahead and put this thing together. I'll come back when all the popper valves are in. Alright guys, threw it back together real quick. I didn't hook up the throttle or anything inside the car. Just made sure everything was buttoned up. All the wires and sensors hooked up, all the ground's hooked up. Got a little bit of a vacuum leak. I had this PCV valve here. But, guys, no miss. Runs great. Purring. Runs beautiful. So guys, there you go. For $100, yeah, 120 bucks with tax and a little bit of labor. She's running. No miss. Running perfect. Aside from a little bit of a vacuum leak I gotta fix. And a couple other little things, guys. She's running. So right now, I've got total in this truck. I think I paid $800 for it or $1,000 when I got it. I can't remember. So I might be $200 off of my estimation, guys. So we'll say $1,000. Paid $1,000 for the truck, $200 for the fuel pump and filter. Delphi on Amazon. It was a closeout. I had a set of wires and a cap off another motor that I threw on here. I threw a set of rapid fire plugs in here. That was like $50, and 5 gallons of fuel. And damn, what the hell else did I put in there? I know I did something else too. Oh, and the 2 injectors. So I probably got, let's see, 1,000, 12,000, 1,120. 1320. I got around $1,400-1,500 into this truck, and it's a run-in limited. Now it's got some vacuum leaks, I can hear it, but I'll get to those. I'm just glad that the mist is gone in the motor. She's running great. It sounds great. I'm really happy with it. No more mist. I mean, I can't be happier, guys. $1,500 limited. And she's running. Next, we'll be finding a rear end for it, and I'm not taking the cover off, guys. It's like 2,000 degrees out here. Next, we'll be finding a cover for it. I mean, not a cover. Next, we'll be finding a rear end for it, and then we'll see if the transmission's good. I can't test right now. The rear end's so bad, it makes all kinds of noise. I don't want to drive it. So, guys, yeah, quick way to get your truck back up and running on all 8 cylinders. You don't necessarily gotta replace the whole Spyder injection and do the MPFI upgrade if you don't have the money, or you don't want to spend the money on the truck because it's a turd, or it's your beater, or it's a farm truck, or a woods truck. Just do like I did. Quick and easy. Get it done. She's up and running. Beautiful. I can't believe how good it runs. So, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you got something out of it. Like, subscribe, comment, please, guys. Anything you guys want to see OBS wise. I know my videography is not that great. I'm trying to get a little bit better. I'm trying to do a little bit of editing and making the videos a little bit more comprehensive, showing the part numbers, whatever you guys think. There's more to come on this soon. I'm going to do the rear end, and then we'll go on our first test drive and see if the tranny and the brakes work. On that note, guys, take it easy, be safe, and have a great day.